Lady, move. Lady, move.
Excellency, Madam Excellency, the President for the management of our Goodwill. On behalf of Mr. President, it is my honor, pleasure, conviction, is very, very worried and interested premium hotel as landmark achievement just of the present goal, but also achievement tribute to the founders of the Western region. God bless you all. Now with this facility, the very best in terms of what? Patronage. Thank you.
His Excellency Sheikh Makinde to deliver his goodwill remand, and he's been represented ably by the Secretary to Government, Professor Musbao Abatunde.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. I think I'm going to stand on the existing protocol that has been established. Or should I sit on it? Thank you very much. It is with great honor and pleasure that I stand before you today. On behalf of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Oluseyi Abiodun Makinde, FNSC, DSC, GSSRS, to witness and celebrate the commissioning of the first phase of the rehabilitation, innovation and modernization of the historic Premier Hotel in Ibadan. Today marks a significant milestone in the journey of restoring one of the most iconic hospitality landmarks in Nigeria. It is a day that reflects the power of partnership, shared vision, and commitment to preserving our heritage while repositioning our institutions for a more prosperous future. Premier Hotel Ibadan is more than just a hotel. It is a symbol of our collective history, a landmark that has occupied a special place in the social, economic, and cultural development of Ibadan, Oyo State, and the entire Southwest region. For decades, this prestigious establishment has welcomed distinguished guests, hosted important events, and served as a meeting point for leaders, entrepreneurs, professionals, tourists, and visitors from across Nigeria and beyond. However, over the years, the hotel faced challenges associated with aging infrastructure, changing hospitality standards, and the need for significant investment to restore its competitiveness. The decision to embark on its rehabilitation and transformation was therefore a bold and necessary step towards ensuring that this historic asset regains its former glory and competes favorably in today's hospitality industry. I particularly commend the visionary leadership of the Goodwill group of companies, jointly owned by the governments of Oyo, Ogun, Ekiti, Ondo, and Osun State, for recognizing the importance of this project and for taking deliberate steps to reposition Premier Hotel as a modern hospitality destination. I also acknowledge and appreciate the invaluable contribution of the private sector partner whose expertise, resources, and commitment played a critical role in the successful execution of this rehabilitation and renovation project. This collaboration is a clear demonstration of what can be achieved when government institutions and private investors work together towards a common goal. The partnership reflects the commitment of the Oyo State government and the wider Goodwill group to enhance innovative approaches that leverage private sector capacity, improve efficiency, and deliver sustainable value. The successful transformation we are witnessing today is a product of cooperation, trust, and shared responsibility. The addition of a new block, the upgrading of existing facilities, and the modernization of hotel infrastructure are giving Premier Hotel a new identity while preserving its historic character. This renewed facility will provide improved services to guests, create employment opportunities, stimulate local businesses, support tourism development, and contribute positively to the economic growth of the Southwest region. The Oyo State government remains committed to creating an enabling environment where businesses can thrive and investment can flourish. We strongly believe that sustainable development requires collaboration among government, private sector actors, and other stakeholders. Projects such as this are in line with our administration's agenda of promoting economic expansion, encouraging investment, and unlocking the enormous potential of our dear state. Ibadan continues to grow as a center of commerce, culture, education, and enterprise. With improved infrastructure, increasing investment opportunities, and a strategic location, the Ibadan city is positioned to become an even stronger destination for business, tourism, and hospitality. The rebirth of Premier Hotel will undoubtedly contribute to this aspiration. As we commission this hotel today, I urge the management and all stakeholders to maintain the highest standard of professionalism, service delivery, and innovation. The sustainability of this achievement will depend on excellent management, continuous improvement, and a commitment to meeting the expectations of guests and partners. On behalf of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Oluseyi Abiodun Makinde, I sincerely appreciate the board and management of Odua Group of Companies, the government of the participating states, the private sector partners, contractors, consultants, staff members, and everyone who contributed to making this historic achievement possible. Today, we are not merely commissioning a renovated hotel, we are celebrating the restoration of a legacy. We are opening a new chapter for an institution that has been part of our history and giving it a renewed purpose for the future. I therefore congratulate all stakeholders on this remarkable accomplishment and formally declare the fact that we are bringing Premier Hotel on board again as a very good initiative. May Premier Hotel continue to stand as a symbol of excellence. Let us say amen. Amen. Partnership, amen. Hospitality, amen. And regional cooperation for many years to come. Amen. God bless Oyo State. God bless Ekiti State. God bless Lagos State. God bless Ekiti State. God bless Osun State. God bless Odua Group of Companies. God bless Oyo State. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we please give him a round of applause?
Represented by our direct boss. You know that we as SSGs also have a direct boss. And so all our bosses, all of us as SSGs report in dotted lines to the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume. I appreciate you. The Governor, the hosting Governor, His Excellency Seyi Makinde, Governor of Oyo State, also represented by Professor Musiba Babatunde, SSG Oyo State, who has not paid the shakole to us before mounting all that he has mounted. But in the spirit of collaboration, I think that we will overlook those passes and then admit him. What we will do is initiation tonight into this August team, and then I also congratulate him for his appointment. I also would like to mention the representative of His Excellency Dr. Abiodun Oyebanji, Ekiti State Governor, also represented by Professor Abibat Omolara Dubiaro, SSG to Ekiti State, especially Lagos counterpart. Also the Governor of Lagos State, also represented by Barrister Bimbo Saleh, the chairman of Goodwill Group of Investment Company, the managing director of the GMD, respect goes to the board members and all that. I only have one thing to say. For some of us who developed as our own age, we know the significance of Premier Hotel. I don't think that we have anywhere to go. Some people said they went to school in Ibadan, with full respect. But we that went to school in Ife are the ones using the Ibadan place when we come to town. Because you, as in Ibadan, you go to your house. But when we come from Ife, we come to Premier. So we were the ones sustaining Premier Hotel at that time. SGF, due respect to you, sir. So sometimes we used to invite them to come and join us when they want to come and greet us. So for us, bringing back the memory of Premier is nostalgic for us. It is sweet in our mouth. And I have to say that every one of us must appreciate the effort that has gone into this process. And that is why, yes, please, that is why, I have to pay special attention and special commendation to the current, especially the past and then the current board of directors of Goodwill for staying the course. All of us as SSGs usually represent our governors on the board or during the AGMs and all that. And I know and you can see the transformation from the meetings we used to have and what has come. So we now have a level of trust that when things are pronounced at AGM, you know that it is going to happen. And it is that integrity that gives us confidence that today will be. Even though my governor was invited, I know that I will not have missed today because I'm also curious to see what is happening to our old Abete, because let me tell you, the memories in these buildings, in these walls, only thank God that the walls don't talk, otherwise they will. I want to just say that this is a good day and God has preserved us to see this day. One thing is also happening. The Bible says to us that when two or more people are gathered and they are of one accord, there is nothing that they cannot do. We have to give kudos to all the governors of the Southwest states for supporting and believing in this management. And that is why you can see, and they're making strides, they're growing. I pray that God will continue to guide your steps and continue to see the goodness of them. For the first time, we're seeing professionalism in managing a public asset. And we're seeing that things are turning very good for us. So, Your Excellency, SGF, Judge Akume, thank you for coming. Salauga, and for everybody that has made this, on behalf of His Excellency Prince Dr. Abiodun, the amiable governor of Ogun State, I want to welcome you all and also to say that we are proud to be here and we'll always be proud when you call us to do more things. I wish you a safe journey back home. Thank you. God bless.
Distinguished guests, may I respectfully invite the Executive Governor of Ekiti State, His Excellency Biodo Abayomi Oyebanji, to deliver his goodwill remark. He's here represented by the Secretary to Government, Ekiti State, Professor Mrs. Habibat Adubiaro. Can you please give her a round of applause?
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by the SDF and our boss, Senator George Akume, CON, the governors of other states, ably represented by the SSGs of Oyo, Lagos, and Ogun. The chairman of the investment company, the GMD, other protocols duly observed. On behalf of His Excellency Governor Biodun Abayomi Ibanji, who has just won another term in Ekiti. So in Ekiti State now, we are in a joyous mood. So we are celebrating party. So you are all invited because our governor has broken a jinx that has never happened in the history of Ekiti State. So on behalf of His Excellency Governor Biodun Abayomi Ibanji and the good people of Ekiti State, I join others to congratulate and commend the Goodwill Investment Company Limited for this feat, because we have totally revamped the Premier Hotel to a world-class standard. So I think that is highly commendable. So, and it means you have totally, you are still maintaining and sustaining the legacy of our fathers, of our forefathers. And I know the generation yet unborn will continue to pray for you. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Leadership is often measured not only by service within one's own borders, but by the confidence of one's peers. At this time, may I respectfully invite the chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum, the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, to deliver his goodwill remarks. And he's here ably represented by the Secretary to Government Lagos, Barrister Bimbola Salo-Ode. Can we please welcome him?
Good afternoon, very distinguished guests present here today. The President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, His Excellency Senator Dr. George Akume, CON, our respected Oga. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for being here. Well, we were told that he's also a product of this land. He was trained at the University of Ibadan. And because I sat next to him, I asked him, because he said they used to come to Premier Hotel then, what were you coming here to do as undergraduate? I actually just wanted to know. So maybe when he comes off stage, he'll tell us what undergraduates were coming to do in a hotel of this magnitude. My the very esteemed Southwest Executive Governors who have been doing Nigeria proud. I'm sure we all know that Southwest Governors stand out in this country. They've been doing Nigeria really proud. The truth is, it is only in a Southwest state, and I'll mention the state when I tell you what has happened, that you have the Blue Line Rail, which no other state has. That same state has the Red Line Rail, no other state has it. That same state has ships and boats conveying the citizens from the riverine areas into the city. It is only in Southwest state. That same state has the largest refinery in the world, only in that state. That same state has the biggest rice mill in Africa, only in that state. That same state has the biggest children's hospital that will be commissioned a few months from now only in that state. What state is that? Oh yeah, thank you very much. This is Lagos State. And on behalf of my governor, I'm here to say good afternoon. And to a very, very able chairman, the chairman of Odra Investment Company, my namesake, Otunba Bashiru. Thank you for making Southwest proud with what she's doing, and your board members and management. Current and past board directors, our royal fathers, KBSU, how are you? Good afternoon, sir. The project team, the chairman and members of the planning committee, shareholders, invited guests, members of the press, and very, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen present here today. I would go straight to Mr. Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu's speech for the day. It's very short. Let me also let us know that Mr. Governor would have me let us know that his spirit is here in this hall with us. He's actually very proud that Southwest is working together to ensure that our citizens of Southwest have better living. And I go straight to the speech. Great institutions do not merely endure, they evolve, renew themselves, and continue to inspire generations. It is a pleasure to join the board and management of Odra Investment Company Limited, distinguished guests and stakeholders gathered here today to celebrate the reopening of the iconic Premier Hotel, Ibadan. For decades, Premier Hotel has occupied a special place in the history of Ibadan and the Southwest. Standing proudly atop Mokola Hill, it has welcomed generations of leaders, visitors, families, tourists, and business travelers, becoming a symbol of hospitality and excellence. Today's reopening is not merely the commissioning of a renovated facility. It is a renewed hope. It is a statement of intent, one that demonstrates that heritage, preservation, and economic modernization are complementary pillars of sustainable development. The transformation of this historic landmark demonstrates that vision, commitment, and strategic investment, this is what they can achieve. I commend Odra Investment Company Limited for its foresight and determination in restoring one of the region's most recognizable assets. This redevelopment is a strong statement of confidence in the future of tourism, hospitality, and investment of our region. A vibrant hospitality sector contributes significantly to economic growth by creating jobs, supporting local enterprises, attracting visitors, and strengthening commercial activity. Investments such as this help position our cities as attractive destinations for business, leisure, conferences, and cultural exchange. I, as a governor of Lagos State, I am particularly pleased that these achievements come through Odra Investment Company Limited. We are proud to note that Odra Investment Company Limited is an institution that has long exemplified the value of regional collaboration and shared prosperity among the Southwest states. As Lagos continues to strengthen its position as a leading destination for business, tourism, culture, and entertainment, we recognize that our success is closely linked with the success of our sister states. Together, as a region, we can build a more competitive, prosperous, and globally attractive Southwest region. Nítorí wípé àdúrà àti ìgbàgbọ́ gbogbo wa ni wípé gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire àti ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire pátápátá àwa yóò máa jíire sí ọlá àlàáfíà lójoojúmọ́ ní àṣẹ Elédùà. May I ṣe gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire, ìgbéga gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire, àjùmọ̀ṣe wa ni. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
To all of us that are here in this hall.
Sorry, guys.
Let me quickly say this, that peradventure, if I'm not able to acknowledge you personally, because of the long list of protocols presented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, His Excellency Senator George Akume. You're welcome, sir. The host governor is not seated here. The governor of your state, His Excellency Engineer Makinde, but is ably represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Musiba Abatunde. I acknowledge your presence. Also, my brother, Governor from Lagos State. I don't know why all of them are not here. I'm the only one here. But ably represented also by her Secretary, the Secretary to the State Government of Lagos State, Barrister Mrs. Abimbola Salonde Nawe. Thank you for the support you are giving to the Governor of Lagos State. His Excellency Biodun Oyebanji, the newly re-elected Governor of Ekiti State. My brother Governor is also not here, but ably represented also by the Secretary to the State Government of Ekiti State, Professor Abibat Adubiaro. Acknowledge your presence. Ogun State, we're supposed to be here together. He was so afraid. He couldn't make a return attempt. We were hovering for more than 45 minutes, we couldn't land. At the first attempt, he moved back to Ibadan. They took me to Lagos. And he called me, how far? I said, we landed safely. I said, but I'll make another attempt. Even though I have called the chairman and brother Bimbashu that I don't think I'll be able to make it. That the weather is so bad. But getting to Lagos, I was told that in the next maybe 20-30 minutes, we'll make another attempt. I said, okay, let's go. Let me give him a surprise. And as recorded, as we were about to take on my phone rang, it was the governor of Ogun State. And I told him I'm making another attempt. He said, you are still going? I said, yes, I'm coming. I said, let me go ahead of you. Once I land, I will call you that you can come. He's ably represented here by his own SSG, Mr. Olatokunbo Talabi, and presence. The group chairman of Goodwill Investment Company, Otumba Bimbashu. Well done, congratulations. And the group managing director, Alhaji Abdurrahman, acknowledge your presence also. Thank you for managing our investment very well. Thank you so much. At least I do receive my own dividend from my state. So that means you are doing well. Past and present director, the board of directors of Goodwill Investment, I acknowledge every one of you. Let me also acknowledge our KBACs that are here. The host KBAC is Ibadan Dezoba Senator Rashid Ladoja, the Olubadan of Ibadan, being represented here also by His Royal Majesty Obabiodun Kola Daisy Osi Olubadan of Ibadan. Acknowledge you. President, thank you so much. All other KBACs that are here, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me now to just adopt the other protocols that have been earlier on established. For me, it gives me great pleasure to be here as the only governor. I can now see me because my own SSG had just been one Senate seat for the Central Senatorial District, so he resigned. You can now see how things just worked out because I have no HSG. So fortune just bring me back here, even though I decided I won't come. Every other SSGs are here, only me. So I'm standing in for my SSG. Really a great pleasure for me to be here, to be part of this occasion. A historic milestone achievement, indeed, of the official reopening and commissioning of the redeveloped or renovated Premier Hotel here in Ibadan. This, no doubt, is a landmark monument deeply woven into the economic, cultural, and political evolution of the Southwest region. In my opinion, our gathering today is not just to cut the ribbon of a renovated structure. We are to witness history reborn and the restoration of legacy. Because for several decades, Premier Hotel stood as the crown jewel of our collective history as a people. A project conceived during the golden era of visionary regional leadership, which hosted kings, presidents, and generations who believed this region could be great. It remains standing today as a bold testament to the developmental and entrepreneurial philosophy of our forebears. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the rebirth of this iconic institution therefore carries a significance that transcends bricks and mortar. It symbolizes resilience over decline, renewal over stagnation, and confidence over uncertainty. It reminds us that we can marry heritage with modernity, and that is what has happened. Therefore, I heartily congratulate and commend the management and leadership of Goodwill Investment Company Limited for their foresight, commitment, and steadfast belief in the economic prosperity of our region. You have not only preserved an important chapter of our heritage, you have also created fresh opportunities for tourism, world-class hospitality, employment generation, and investments. As one of the states, we are proud to be a shareholder in Goodwill Investment Company Limited, and we celebrate this achievement as a shared regional success. It affirms the enduring strength of economic partnership and integration among the states of the Southwest. It also speaks directly to how regional economic cooperation could serve as a tool for unlocking our enormous economic potential to attain economic transformation. Let me especially acknowledge Mr. Charles, or Chief Charles Akamala, the MD of Southwest Development Commission. And I know, even though they've just started with a partnership with the dual investment and with the states, I know our region will not be the same again. Thank you for the takeoff. Permit me to reiterate that this landmark project resonates strongly with the renewed hope agenda of our legendary president, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, whose visionary leadership continues to redefine the trajectory of our national development. Through bold reforms, strategic investments, and an unwavering commitment to economic transformation, Mr. President has demonstrated an uncommon courage to build a more prosperous and resilient Nigeria. We thank Mr. President for providing development-oriented leadership and policies that keep inspiring renewed confidence in Nigeria's future. Therefore, on behalf of the government and good people of Ondo State, I congratulate the board, management, and stakeholders of Goodwill Investment Company Limited on these outstanding achievements. It is my belief that this renewed edifice will stand for generations as a beacon of regional pride, economic stability, and the endless possibilities that emerge when vision is matched with purposeful action. May God bless Goodwill Investment Group Limited. May God bless the Southwest region of Nigeria, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you for listening, and God bless you all.
Great Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a special guest of honor, ably represented by His Excellency, distinguished Senator Dr. George Akume, Commander of the Order of Nigeria, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Your Excellencies here present, and with respect, I'd like to use His Excellency Governor Loki Ayedatiwa as a point of contact to all the governors here present and ably represented by their respective sectors in the states from the Southwest. I also, as Omoluabi, would like to respectfully recognize our royal fathers who are here present. I would also like to use His Excellency Oba Rashid Ladoja, CON, as a point of contact, also ably represented by His Royal Majesty Oba Abiodun Boladaisi. I'll try and be succinct. I will adopt the protocols that have already been established. My responsibility this afternoon is very straightforward, is to give the vote of thanks and to thank everyone. But it's an important responsibility that I've been given because it's good manners to thank all of our distinguished guests for coming. And I take particular note of the efforts that have been made by the presidency to make it here this afternoon. The attempts, several attempts by His Excellency, the Secretary of the Government of the Federation, to be here this afternoon, and he ultimately made it. His Excellency, Governor Ayedatiwa, described the efforts that he made to be here with us this afternoon. And Your Excellency, Governor of Ondo State, we don't take it lightly at all. As a matter of fact, to be honest, we had giving you a pass, shall we say, that perhaps we should just understand that perhaps we will not be asking too much to expect that in spite of the inclement weather, that he will still make that endeavor to come. So as a matter of fact, when we heard the sirens, and they said there was a government that was here, I was arguing with Otumba Shibokun that it's not possible. I said we should come out, and we did come out, and there you were. So we thank you very much for coming. As chairman of the planning committee, it is my distinct honor to deliver this vote of thanks on behalf of the board, of Goodwill Investment Company Limited, and indeed the entire management and staff of OICL on the rebirth of this historical, storied, and iconic edifice. The edifice was initially constructed in the early 60s and in numerous ways exemplifies the confidence, and that was a description that His Excellency Governor from Ondo State also used this afternoon, exemplifies the confidence and audacity of our forebears at the time we had just received or gotten our independence. Fortuitously, I think it's quite apropos, one of the descendants of late Papa Ulowo is here with us this afternoon. And if you don't mind, Mrs. Ayotola Village, if you could stand up to be acknowledged, because I think Papa was very proud of what we have accomplished and that we are sustaining the legacy of our forefathers.